less than 1% of hunters will ever shoot a wolf, and less than 1/16 of that 1% will do so on purpose.
Most of the wolves that are harvested in the state of Idaho, I would say, are harvested by individuals who happen to be deer or elk hunting and just happen by chance to run into the wolf pack in their area while they're in the field. On our best record harvest year for trying to control wolf numbers, the wolf population actually grew.
Just like elk or deer or bears or mountain lions, they all have to be managed correctly in order for them to have healthy populations. I don't want wolves to eat themselves to death. I don't want them to starve to death. I want them to have an abundant amount of elk and deer to eat.
When Savage Arms got a hold of me and said, hey, we'd love to do a wolf hunt, it was the last hunt I wanted to do, to be perfectly honest, because wolves are, in my opinion, the hardest animal in North America to hunt. We had 3 days to do it. I told them, you know, we'll be lucky if we see tracks. I'm Kate Small and we're in Idaho. My journey into hunting really was my stepdad married my mom when I was 19. I had never hunted before. I never grew up in a hunting family. I'd played sports in high school, and once that was done, I still had that competitive drive, and I'd been interested in hunting. My stepdad took me out. We instantly bonded over it. It was just a way for us to connect. My husband Justin and I have 2 little kids. We have a 3-year-old and a 10-month-old, so it makes hunting a little harder sometimes. But hunting is what we're doing when we're not working. We are out in the field every extra minute.
There's nobody that I would rather see be successful, including myself, than Katie. Katie has the drive and the passion when we're out here. Watching her excitement that's built over the years since we've hunted together and how much knowledge that she gains, it's inspiring. She makes me better by the way that she wants to be better.
What motivates me to hunt is, of course, the meat and helping sustain our family and give our family that healthy food. But it also has to do with wildlife management.
Management is such an important part of everything that we have going here in Idaho.
Hunting is surrounded in ethical values. It's a moral compass. A lot of people don't think of it that way, but you know, you have to make sure you're taking the right shot, you're following all the laws, you're being respectful towards other hunters. And there's a lot that goes into hunting, and that's why I'm so excited to get my kids into it. I hunt all big game, the big game we have here in Idaho, so deer, elk, bear, and wolves, obviously. Wolves have just been my focus because they're so challenging. They have a 250 square mile territory. They are so intelligent. They hear well, see well. They're an elusive animal, and so to find one and be able to take one is just phenomenal to me. First day, we see tracks, so I'm elated. It was awesome. We got to see sheep, deer, elk, saw some otters, and an eagle swoop down and take a fish from an otter. So you just never know what's gonna happen out in the wilderness. Day 2, we ran into a buddy who's a guide. We were heading up to a spot, we ran into him, he was guiding, he had a hunter. We didn't want to step on each other's toes, and we figured if we split up, we might blow wolves out of some canyons for the other hunter and vice versa. So we decided, hey, let's team up and just head up on the ridge and do some glassing.
Right there? Yeah.
This hunter had come here from New York a few times, never gotten a wolf, had been wanting one, and we said, you know, hey, if we see a wolf, you're first shooter. Well, what happens, but some coyotes start going off down in a canyon. We're sitting there kind of talking, our buddy's dog is running around, and all of a sudden a wolf just sounds off across the canyon. everyone scatters. And we look up, and there is a wolf in the wide open. This is a dream scenario. It was so rare and amazing. But we see it there, it's just sitting, howling. We all grab our rifles. We're all set up. The guided hunter, he was first shooter. He's, excited. It's his first wolf, first time he's seen one. We're all on it. He takes a shot, and unfortunately, he missed. Luckily, it was a clean miss, and the wolf took off before Justin or I could take a clean shot on him. Unfortunately, it was a heartbreaker, but I'm really glad that man got a chance at it, because just having that opportunity was rare, and I was just so excited that we were able to get on a wolf. Over the years, I've learned more from my mistakes than I have from my success. I think as hunters, everybody's missed a shot, and so I've made sure to practice, and done my best to take the most ethical shots and make sure I'm deadly accurate.
If you can just get through all those failures, at some point you're gonna have success.